This is the 41st episode of God's Chosen podcast. Today we are going to talk about being the messenger, delivering the message, and what if they don't like it. Let's dive in. Enjoy.
What up, y'all? It's God's Chosen in the building. So, today has been pretty interesting, right? So, they wanted to give me a briefcase just now. They tried to bribe me with a briefcase. What I look like taking a briefcase? God can give me the kingdom. What I need a briefcase for? God could give me like the biggest briefcase ever. All I got to do is ask for it. If I want it, he'll give it to me. The funny thing is, like, in the beginning of this, y'all had opportunity. But y'all wanted to push the envelope. I gave fair warning. I don't know if y'all thought I was playing. Not playing. So, things are about to advance rapidly for you guys right now. You see, any attempts to do anything to me is just going to be well documented. Names are out. Envelopes are out. Investigations are been underway. So anything that happens from here on out, that's going to be on y'all, really. Depending on what you guys choose to do, you can own up to what you've done. You can run. Or if you're not going to run, I guess the easy option would be to continue to try and take me out. Did y'all know, like, I was going to this establishment and they were putting stuff in my drinks in this establishment on a few different occasions. One day I felt it like real heavy. I don't even know how I made it home that night, honestly. Because they had given me a drug drink. They had put something in the drink. But somehow I made it home and it really didn't hit me until I got home. Is when I really, really felt it. Because I was like, I know I didn't drink like that. I know what my tolerance is. They hit me with the roofie or something. They put something in my drink. And someone had given me a free drink or two that night too. Someone, you know who you are. That's crazy though. That's crazy, someone. Could be why you lost your job. Wild as it sounds. More people pretending. But hey, that's where we at now. That's where we at. So tonight is probably going to be a tumultuous one. And that's okay. They just going to prove my point. And I will, like I said, I'll have it well documented. and I will make sure everything goes where it needs to go. Because y'all just went too far. Like, I think it's time it stopped, don't y'all? I think so. I see what y'all trying to do. I see the angles you're playing. So, one thing about when you start talking about the truth, you always have some kind of technical difficulty. I noticed that. Oh, it's crazy. Oh well. But I do see the angles you're playing with the magic, what you're trying to do, trying to use different scents and whatnot. But hey, it is what it is. I'm here as a messenger, letting y'all know the time is up. I mean, you think it's gonna last forever? Let's be honest. Everybody has their day. Today just happens to be you guys' day. Because you guys love what you do. You clearly do, because you stay attacking me every night, every day, and stay trying to do magic and death magic and destiny swap. Like, that's cool. Like, that's the way to go. Even after y'all see that it's not really working because it is God's will, but y'all still trying to fight it. Like, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Like, every time y'all try to do it, it don't work. Or you may think that you got it, but then it don't work because God is right there. God got his hands all in it. And he's keeping track. So every time y'all do the same mess, all y'all doing is building up more negative karma in y'all life. More things that God can say, you kept going, so I'm going to keep going too. There's no reason why I should show mercy if you don't know mercy. You can't not show mercy and then want mercy when you get caught. Because now everything is falling on you. See, y'all like to hide in the dark. Y'all like to do everything in secret. None of y'all can step out into the light. None of y'all. Because then that's how you know you're doing wrong. When you hiding, when you can't be proud of the things that you do, you know that it's wrong. Whether you want to acknowledge that or not, consciously, you know you're doing wrong. You know that you out here doing the most. But just because it's attached to some green, you think it makes it okay. It doesn't make it okay. I mean, how do some of y'all sleep at night with some of the things that y'all done? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. But I guess as long as it's not being done to you, it's okay, right? Look, straight up. This right here is reaping what you sow. No one is attacking you. You guys were the one that attacked me. You guys were the one that tried to steal from me and did steal from me and ultimately tried to end me. That's all you. Anything that came back from that is karma. Anything that came back from that is karma. Whatever you send out comes back to you, straight up. And it comes back with more attached. That's karma. That's the law of the universe. You cannot escape that. We all have cycles. To get to where I am, I had to work through all the karma that I built up. No one is immune to that. You see me sitting here and talking about real things, and you think, oh, he's thinking he's this and he's that. No, I'm not thinking I'm any better than any one of you. The truth is, I had to evolve out of those low vibrational states in order to get to where I am. So I know what it's like to be down there. I know what it's like to have to repeat the same lesson over and over and over. And while the things that I had to overcome weren't necessarily on the level that you guys are doing it, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like I wasn't building up bad karma, so to speak. I was building up good karma. So all of that will come back to me. And all the things you put out, good or bad, will come back to you. That's just what it is. We can't change that. That is a law of the universe. The other thing is, you can't abuse people. You can't misuse people. You can't take advantage of people and think like you could keep doing that. Keep thinking like they don't matter or think you matter more than them. What you got going on is bigger than them. No, that is not the case. Everybody has equal right to enjoy a life that they're trying to build. Some people may be on the wrong path in trying to build said life head. However, it's when you start hurting other people, because we got laws, we got man's laws, and then we got nature's laws. And nature's laws are the real laws, the universal laws, the laws that do not change, the consistent laws. There's a ton of them, at least 12, at least. One of them is the law of karma. And you guys may think I did something to you. I did nothing to you. Whatever you put out came back to you. And that's just what it is. And the more you continue to put out, the more that you're going to build, but on the negative side. And all of that will come back to you. It's going to come back in some way, shape, or form. It's going to hit your family line. You guys can't escape it. You can try everything you want to try, but ultimately, you're just delaying the inevitable, because it's going to come back, and it's going to come back with vengeance. It's going to come back with force. There's certain things in the universe that you don't play with. And the child of God is one of them that you don't play with. One that has been sent on a special mission by God is one of those people that you don't play with. So I'm not a regular person. So when you play with somebody that God has chosen to do a certain thing, the consequences are much worse. The blowback is much worse. So every time you try to end a chosen one, you are basically you're choosing to end yourself. Every time you try to get in the way of a chosen one's path, you are basically creating obstacles for yourself. And they're not small ones, they're big ones. Because when God says something, he means it. When he has chosen a thing, he has chosen a thing. And when you think that you are bigger or more powerful than God, he's going to humble you. He's going to let you know that you are not. You can pull out every spell in the book, but God is the author of many books, not just one. God is the source of everything. How could you go against him and think that you are going to win? You see, Miss Jones, competition is one of the things that you struggle with. You're very competitive. You think you have to win at all costs. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I am an expert at certain things. And every last one of you fell into the trap. Every last one of you fell into the trap. Because y'all just kept going back to more and more magic, more and more spells. Y'all just kept like doom, nightly. And all you were doing is having me take down everything that y'all was doing. All you were doing is having God watch and see you building up more negative karma. Because he's looking at this like, they not respecting me. They disrespecting me, and they disrespecting my word. So when y'all look at me and y'all think like I've done something to y'all, y'all want to play the victim. All of a sudden, because y'all ain't on the hill no more, y'all ain't king of the hill no more, y'all want to play the victim now. It's kind of funny to me. Now y'all want to give briefcases, Miss Guzman, Ken, whoever want to give the briefcase. I'm not really on that. I don't need a briefcase to feel complete. I'm already complete. I don't need money. If I needed money, I would just pray for money and I'll get money. Y'all know I'm a master manifester. So if I want anything, I can have it. There's nothing that I can't have if I want it. But that's also due in part to my close relationship with God. God will bless me with way more than a briefcase. And you guys could experience those types of blessings, but you got to come out of that lower vibrational energy and step into who you guys want to be. You got to find out what your real mission is and step into that mission in order to live your highest and best lives. It's not about bringing people down. It's about lifting people up. It's not about you looking better or you having more than the next person. It's not about looking down on someone because they don't have all this name brand stuff. That is a program. That is a trick. That is capitalism at its finest. You don't need those things to be happy. Money never brought anybody happiness. It can handle some bills. It can take care of some things for sure. But it doesn't guarantee happiness. Only a few things can do that. And God can guarantee happiness if you roll with God. If you're of the right mind, you can definitely have happiness. You can have wealth. You can have joy. You can have real friends that actually love you and want you to succeed and not be dealing with a bunch of people that you can't trust. Everybody out for themselves type mentality. But I'm no preacher. I'm just a messenger. They come to rain. They out there with their cauldrons and nonsense, I guess. I don't know what they're using. I don't care. But they out there with their magic wands or whatever they doing. Y'all still using magic wands? I don't know. I don't know. What kind of water y'all use, by the way? Is it like spring water? Because I like spring water. If y'all gonna use water magic on me, I want spring water. I want y'all to use spring water, the good stuff. About a Perrier or something. Do me that. Do me that favor. Perrier, please. I want the good stuff. Don't get that cheap water that's like unfiltered or whatever. I don't want that. I want the good stuff. All right. So I guess we know what it's going to be. It's going to be more spells, more magic, more trying to end me for your own benefit. You guys want me to be quiet? I guess. I guess. That's not really my thing, though. I'm here to shed light on things that's done in the dark. So I have a long list of people that love me, so to speak, love me like they think about me all the time. They want to do stuff like make it rain on me, even when it's sunny out. I find that to be trippy. I do. But God has his notebook. He's taking his notes. So the things that y'all do to me will ultimately come back plus more. But y'all know that. But now it's time to close this chapter. It's time to end this game. We've done the back and forth. We're still both here. I haven't had quite the sleep I've been imagining, but that's okay. It's a part of the job. I'm pretty much up. Because you got to be up for this. And so I am. What I would like to see is y'all own up to whatever you've done, accept your punishment like adults, and work on making restitution. Work on making a change that can help people to avoid the same pitfalls that you fell into. People can change if they want. If they too arrogant or they too full of pride and ego, then God will humble you. He will humble you so that you see that the change is needed. What he will do is, you know how in Monopoly, you got to pass go to get $200? If you're not listening to God, you will never pass go and you will never get that $200. If God is telling you to do something, God is pointing you in a certain direction, and you ignoring it or you feel like you know better, you will never get that $200 until you start listening to God. What you will face is pitfalls and problems and dilemmas and setbacks because you're trying to control something that God has already ordained, and he's not doing anything but actually wanting the best for you. God is trying to give you the best life. God is trying to make good things happen for you. But if you don't get out of your own way and you block your blessings, you will never pass go, and you will continue to hit roadblocks and pitfalls and setbacks and delays. The crazy part is, once you let go of all the nonsense, once you get out your own way, when you do pass go, you will get $200 plus more. You will get everything that God has been holding for you this whole time. Because God over here with a whole treasure chest of riches that you've been delaying because you wasn't paying attention, you wasn't listening, you wanted to do your own thing. So until you learn the lesson of obedience, you will keep bumping your head against the wall. Things will not go right. Things will not work out. But these are stages. These are levels that you have to go through and gain the understanding of what's really going on and why your blessings are blocked. It's only over time that you'll come to that understanding. As a matter of fact, if you don't have understanding as to why your blessings are blocked, then you need to ask for understanding. Pray for understanding and ask the question, why are my blessings blocked? And listen to what your intuition is telling you. But I've had a great evening. I am going to leave it right there for now. Guys, Consider what I've said. I'm not the enemy. I'm just a messenger. All right? It's your boy, God's Chosen, and I'm out.